Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to cut an onion. The first thing I'm going to do, though, to protect the board from becoming contaminated is I'm going to put a piece of paper towel down because onions are dirty. And so then I'm going to cut the top off. Not try to go all the way through that paper. Then I'm going to turn it around and cut just part of the bottom off, but not all of it off, like this. Then I'm going to lay it flat. I'm going to cut right down through that stem. Then I'm going to peel the outer layer of the onion off. I'm going to try and keep all of this in the paper towel to keep a nice clean work area. And I'm going to peel the other side. Wrap this up nice and neat and get rid of it. Okay, so now I can show you how to dice an onion. So there's two different ways that I have been taught, and I will show you both ways for dicing. The first one is we're going to come across the grain. So notice I have the root end here towards my claw hand, and then I'm going to slice across inside like so. Then I'm going to turn it. I'm just going to use the very tip. You want to keep this intact so nothing falls apart on you. It just makes it a lot easier to deal with. So I'm just going to use the very tip. I'm going to use my knuckles to guide my blade. Then I'm going to turn it back this way. Get my claw grip again. Cut straight. Notice I'm not going straight up and down. I'm slicing through using that blade the way it was intended to be used. And then, since I have that nice little piece there, I have something to hold on to without cutting my fingers, like so. And there you have a diced onion. And we don't want to waste. We want to save as much of the onion as we possibly can. So we're going to get rid of just the root. And I can finish chopping this part up. The other way that I was taught to dice an onion saves a little bit of time. It's a little bit faster. So you take the tip of your blade and you follow it around the contour of the onion. And again, you want to keep the root end intact. And I'm going to notice I have my grip here. I'm just going to use the very tip, and I'm going to follow the contour of the blade, the onion, with the blade. I'm going to make my cuts as wide as I want my dices. This works well because onions grow in layers. I've brought my hand over so I have a better grip, keeping my fingers still up and out of the way. And then again, I can go straight across and I can make my dices this way and keeping my fingers out of the way of the blade. I can grab onto that little root end and finish cutting. And once again, I do not want to waste any food. So I'm going to finish cutting up the rest of the onion, wasting as little as possible. Food cost is a huge issue here, and we just don't want to waste food. That little bitty bit that you waste each time you do an onion will add up in your food cost. So there you have it, a diced onion. And I'm going to take my diced onion, I'm going to store it